All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bob Dole Dove. Bob Dove. There we go. Bob Dove Field here in Canfield, Ohio. My name is Jordan Barber here with my buddy. What's your name, buddy? I forgot your name. I'm
Hi,
just
everybody.
kidding.
Matt Marr on the call here with Jordan Barber. Is that your name?
I think
Do
so.
we have it right? All right.
I should double check that. Yeah, we are here tonight on a beautiful Wednesday night here in Canfield to watch a soccer matchup between the Canfield Lady Cardinals and the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Matt, what's going on with these two teams? You got
Well-
the stat report with you. What are we looking at here?
Well, what's going on right now on your screen, as you can see, it is senior night here, so shout out to all the seniors and their parents. Bunch of proud mom and dads out there with their daughters. Great to see them. Always a fun tradition to see with different high schools. So we'll go ahead and let that run while we go ahead and take a look. And while you did say stats, we unfortunately don't have any stats to talk about, at least individually. But when it comes to the team here, we can go ahead and take a look at both teams' records and how they match up against each other to this point. First up for the home team here for Canfield, they boast a 4-1 overall record. That's an 80%, 80 win percentage, 80% win percentage.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe
Anyways.
so.
And then in conference play, they are 1-0. That's good for second in the All-American Conference. Both of these two teams, of course, are both proud members of said conference. So this game has a little bit more weight on it because it is, of course, a conference matchup. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Cardinals and what that not what that roster, but more so what that schedule has looked like. First up, they started the season on the 20th of August in a road game versus Ursuline and won 5-1. That's always impressive when
Against
they ever beat
Ursuline, that is
Ursuline.
very
Yeah.
impressive, yes.
Doesn't
And
matter.
also, all of their games so far have been away, so this is the home opener here for the Lady Cardinals in Canfield.
Absolutely. So it even has a little bit more of a special theme to it because, of course,
Home
senior
opener
night, home
and
opener.
senior night. So a lot of pressure tonight on these
And it's against
these
a
girls down here.
very close by rival here of Austintown Fitch. So
Yep.
just everything about this game is absolutely perfect here. Everything is aligned up perfectly. But after Ursuline, they faced off against Poland Seminary back on August 22nd and won 4-1. Again, like you said, these were all road games. They were against Salem on August 24th and won 4-0 to keep
That's very
those
good.
Salem's Quakers right off of the scoreboard. Then they faced off against West Branch on August 31st, and that was where they were handed their first loss of the season. West Branch, a team that always seems to be good, at least this season, and almost any sport, it looks like West Branch just seems to beat almost any team I'm out here covering. So
Yes,
good for
they-
West Branch, but they lost 4-1 there. So a little bit of a taste of their own medicine to this point here, as they've been winning 5-1, 4-1, 4-0. They lose 4-1 versus West Branch. A little bit of a wake-up
Well.
call maybe, but
They took their anger out on Boardman next week.
all right, on Monday, on the 12th of this month here, that was their first game in September. As you said, they were against Boardman and won 6-1 versus the
6-1.
Spartans. Very
Very
impressive. So
I
they
said
took
they-
out their anger,
They
just like you
definitely
said.
did. They went in there and they said, you know what? We lost. We're going to win even bigger this time.
Absolutely. Now they're here versus Fitch to see what they can do versus these Falcons. And we'll go ahead and talk about the Falcons. So far this season, the Lady Falcons here are boasting a 2-3 overall record, 40% on the win. In conference play, they are 1 win and 1 loss. So no ties for either of these two teams yet, so that's a good sign for both of them. They're third in All-American, that being the Falcons, so just below Canfield. So another good game here, like we said, as they're both just separated one spot in those standings. Well, Austintown,
Yep.
their
Yeah.
first game was in August 16th, a home game versus Lakeview, winning 2-0. It's pretty impressive seeing as how Lakeview in almost every other sport, it seems to just be dominating.
Yes, they are a very good team.
Very
good
good
school.
teams. It's all their sports. It doesn't matter. I was
But-
calling the Girard volleyball
Yeah.
game last night, and then they're in the same conference as Lakeview, and Lakeview is 8-0 overall in volleyball.
Really?
They are dominant, and it has not been very close games to this point. They are far and away the best team in that conference.
Wow.
But heading back over here to soccer, on Saturday, August 27th, they were home versus Green, lost 3-1, but then they were able to bring things back around on August 30th versus Harding, an away game, winning 4-1. But since then, it's just been a little bit of a downhill slide, as on September 3rd, they were away at Glen Oak and lost 2-1, and then came back home on Monday as well. That was their last game versus Howland, losing 2-0.
So some close losses there. 1 point loss and a 2 point loss. So this game definitely should be a good matchup. They're going to be wanting to improve their win percentage, get to 500, whereas Canfield is just going to want to keep building their lead in the conference.
Stay the course here and try and get that all-important overall lead. We'll take a look here at the conference, too, while we wait for the kickoff, as it's just about set here to go underway. But in this conference, Howland is the one team that's better than either of these other two teams. 1-0 in conference play, 3-2-1 overall this season is Howland. Their win percentage of .583. Of course, win percentage at 100% in conference play. 2 goals for, none against for Howland. They have been very impressive. They also come into their next matchup with a 2-game win streak.
Well,
of course, with Canfield, we said they're 1-0. 6 goals for in conference play, 1 against. It's pretty impressive. That was their 6-1 win versus Bourbon. That was their first conference matchup, I think so.
Doing very well against their conference, and that's really the games that matter, because if you can beat up on your conference, then you can get a much better result in the standings. Try to get that coveted first place.
And also with Austintown Fitch here, be the last team we'll focus in on here, as we are just about set to kick things off. 1-1, like we said, 500 exactly in conference play. 4 goals for and 3 against so far when they faced off against conference foes.
Definitely. Looks like we're getting ready to kick this game off here.
Just waiting, and here it is.
Austintown gets the ball first.
Looks like they had a little bit of a coin toss, I do believe, there, and that's why Fitch was able to get it. So I believe
Canfield
that
has
the ball
picked it off.
Go to Canfield.
And
That one heading out of play, and
Ooh,
saved at the
saved,
line there by Canfield. Not sure what the idea was there, as Fitch has the ball again.
ooh, just a lot of back and forth right now, and that's out.
Well, that's going to happen at the very early goings of a game. Both teams out there with fresh legs all around, ready and
It's like Fitch
trying.
gets the throw in, but she throws it right to the Cardinals.
ready for these games here. For both teams to try and get themselves a little more awake here and maybe just loosen up a little bit. That's when we'll start to see some scoring here.
Absolutely.
Didn't
Out of
quite see
bounds.
who was the one who put that one out of bounds, but well, yes, we'll see.
Looks
here.
like Canfield gets the throw in.
So Fitch looks like they were the last ones to touch that. No,
Or
Canfield.
no, it's the other way around. They tricked us.
A little bit of tomfoolery out there on the sidelines.
And right back out.
Well, they tried to keep it in there, just a
Threw
little
it
bit of
in,
trouble.
but headbutted right out.
Looks like Canfield using some youth players out there. Retrieve those balls and hand them back over to the correct player. Always nice to see. Cardinals of tomorrow out there getting some work in.
Well, their strategy here seems to just be throw it at Canfield until it gets out of bounds so they can keep moving down the pitch. Gotta say, an interesting strategy. But is it paying off for them right now?
A little bit of a trip there by Fitch on Canfield. They'll get a free kick off
It's like,
that one.
yep, Canfield is moving down, trying to score the first goal in this game, trying to strike first. It's very
There's a
important to
chance.
get first blood, but it goes out of bounds.
Well, starters here for Canfield. Better late than never here, as we were talking a little bit more on the standing side. On our list here is the freshman number 19, Lexi Toporkser. Apologize if I mispronounced that one. Then after her is that freshman right there. Jordan, if you want to go ahead and finish off the starters list.
Oh, okay. So yes, we have Lexi Toporser, I believe it, and then Haley Toporser, or Toporser. If I'm pronouncing
Got
that
some
wrong, I
siblings
apologize.
on the team.
And then you got Lauren Paget, Lena Wahib, Ava Paris, Natalia Santiago, Macy Toporser. So you got 3 siblings on there.
All out there.
Vivian Nora, Hannah Wahib, Ashley Haas, and Addie Masters, who is the captain. Those are your starters for Canfield. We do not have the starters for Fitch. They could not provide us that information, but
Unfortunately.
yes, we would love to shout them out, but unfortunately we just don't have that.
We also didn't get positions here for Canfield, so we don't 100% until we can see those numbers. And right now the goaltender, and for them is, well, she's waiting over there patiently, but she's not flashed us the backside of her jersey yet, so we can't tell exactly who that is until that ball gets moved down maybe a little bit further in this game. Oh, Fitch with the throw-in.
Right back to him. Canfield picks it off, but the ball goes way down there. Headbutted by Canfield. Fitch moving in. They looking to strike.
Ooh, nice little fake out.
Shot blocked.
Oh, she has it open. And Fitch, oh,
Nice
wow,
block.
what a nice defensive play by Canfield.
That looked like it was about to go in.
Oh, man, the goalkeeper did not have any of that. Ends up going right out in front of her. Fitch all over that ball, but could not finish it.
Wow.
What a lucky break and great defense there by the Cardinals.
Absolutely. That might come back to haunt them later in this game if they lose by a goal.
Well, we were watching before this game the JV game, I do believe. That one ended in a scoreless tie. I don't believe in high school we have overtime anymore. So if it stays scoreless or if both teams are able to score a goal or two, it'll just end that way.
Yes, I don't think these teams are going to be looking for ties, though.
No. They want supremacy in their conference.
Absolutely.
And this is a great game to gain that.
Canfield in a good position down
Offside,
here.
the flag is up.
Stopped by the goalie.
Canfield player there on the rush. Had to be careful. Was able just to keep it onside barely. She was inching closer and closer to getting in front of that final defender before actually having control of that ball. Free kick is called here. It looks like something was called anyways in the backfield, so that goal would have been null and void if it had gone in.
Fitch lobs it down to Canfield. Here we go.
Ooh, ball just saved on the line there, just underneath your score bug on the screen.
Looks like Fitch will get to it. Out of bounds.
I believe the Cardinals were the last ones
yes.
to kick that one out, but they kicked it out. What line was that? I believe that was on the sidelines there, not on the goal line, so that should just be a throw-in, and yes, it is.
Yes.
Hard to tell for a second. Thought it might have been going out in the other direction.
Looks
Or
like Canfield
no.
gets this throw in.
No, they're just throwing it close to the corner, but it did not go out on the other side.
Trying to get into scoring position
Fitch
here.
almost had a
Ball's
chance to
getting
break
away
it
from
up.
them a little bit. Looks like that one will sail out of bounds too. That'll be a throw in for Fitch.
Well, they've been doing a good job so far on these throw-ins, finding the players, just keeping it in their control and in their possession. After the fact, that's where the problem has lied, as Canfield almost all over it this time, but Fitch. Defense comes in and able to hold on to that ball as Canfield now with some control.
Do believe they called that, yes. Called the play dead. Looked like for a second that went out of bounds in the back of the end zone there, but they saved it just in time.
I believe goal kick, so I don't think they saved it at all. The attacking team, of course, Jordan, if the attacking team puts it out on that goal side, then of course it's got to be a goal kick from the defensive team to try and get the ball out.
Absolutely.
It's like I was telling you
And
beforehand.
that was out of bounds.
If you
Into
do
the
one thing-
stands. Look at that. Free
if you do
soccer
one thing,
ball.
it goes against you. The other team gets a chance to try and move that ball in the other direction.
Yes. Fitch with the ball, looking to move it down. Got 32
Taking their
minutes,
time
50
right
seconds left.
I think there might have been a bit of a foul there that we missed. It looks like it's another free kick.
Yeah. Canfield being aggressive. You like to see that. Not letting these Falcons take much of a breather in between plays here. It looks like it's been intercepted and it's kicked right back to Fitch, who returns it.
Playing in their own zone right now and
A lot of
turning
back
it over
and
by
forth here.
mistake.
A lot of back and forth.
Will it be a crucial one? Good job there by
we
23
go.
by Canfield. Ooh, trying to get a little too fancy there. Good defense by Fitch, Matt.
We got Canfield ready. They're trying to get into a good position here, passing the ball around.
Getting it set up. That's the art of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Shot off the side of the post. Oh, man. Canfield almost getting the first one here in this game. Just a little bit too wide.
Their second shot on goal, I believe. And Fitch has...
Oh, they're going to say that one went off of the goalkeeper, so they're going to get a corner kick on this one.
Oh, okay.
Well, either way, it was stopped. It was blocked, so good defensive play rather than off of the side of the post.
So it looked like
give them credit.
Looked like from my angle she did stop that one.
Well, they're not going to go long on the corners. They'll just go ahead and kick it off to the next person available. Having some trouble here. Good defense. Now will make its way towards the net.
Looks like Fitch trying to wrestle that ball away, but Canfield still has control. Oh, Fitch kicked it out the back. So
it should be another corner, I do believe.
It looks like that's what will happen.
So another opportunity here for Canfield.
See if they can make something with this.
It's Hannah Waib out there to take the kick, number 28. We'll see what her leg has in store for us here. Looks like she is going to be kicking it towards the net. Yes, she does.
Oh, here we go.
A little far away. A nice little header there. Going.
That will
saved at the line there by Canfield.
Still in play.
No, it's out of play now. She saved it out of play there. Hard to tell from this angle, but the official helped us out here. Goal kick coming for Fitch.
Good stop there by the Falcons.
Kick from the keeper there.
Shorter than what we were expecting.
And now picked off there by
right back.
The Cards.
And that will go out of bounds.
Just trying to do whatever they can there defensively to keep it away from them. Gets a little bit too far off the foot there.
Absolutely.
Ooh, very close, though, call.
Canfield with the throw in.
Fitch, some good defense, though, so far in this game. As it's been mainly Canfield here in the attacking zone. What were you going to say there, partner?
I forgot.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Back to the game, though. Fitch. Ooh, gets blocked there on the clearing attempt.
Fitch trying to move it. They're trying to give their goalie a rest.
It'll work that time. Here comes Fitch in. Get the ball. We'll see if they can keep it in bounds. Yes, they can. The shot
will be blocked.
To the keeper there. A nice save by the Cardinals. It's another one there. Not quite as memorable as the first one there with a little bit of the scramble, but still a good job nonetheless to make sure that one did not go into the back. And let Fitch get their last laugh there on that play.
Canfield had it, but Fitch retakes possession. Trying to move down the field.
Ooh, and a tripping and called all the way there by the official in green on the top left-hand side of your screen. Should be another free kick incoming. Yes, it is for the Cardinals.
It looks like
might be the most free kicks I've seen in a single half so far this season on any game.
Yeah.
It's been very physical so far.
Both
very
these
aggressive.
Teams desperately want to win. They're out there playing their hearts out.
Season only lasts for so long. Here might be a break. Wide open, and it goes right off the keeper. A nice shot and a better save by the Fitch goalkeeper, and it makes its way out here back to midfield. And now Fitch has a bit of a step. No, breakaway. The ball is already off. That's going to be a pass. Will they be able to? No. Great job there by number 3. The
like
keeper
that hustle. They were chasing that thing.
So Lauren Paget, or Paget, either way, but again, pardon us there.
Ball all the way to the midfield. Nice
Paget
kick.
there, though, the keeper here for Canfield, as we can now confirm that, as we have finally gotten to see the number on the back of her shirt.
There we go. Fitch being very aggressive with the ball right now. They saw Canfield go down there, almost score on them, so they're like, we want that too, but Canfield gets their shot. They're running it down right now.
Look at that wide open hole closed off there for a second by Fitch. The shot goes wide, and those just go out of play. Goalkeeper, very wisely so, is going to take the goal kick.
Good shot, but it was just off by a little bit.
Shot nonetheless, though. Scoreless tie here, 27 minutes and 14 seconds to still be played in this first half. A lot of action, just no goals yet to this point.
Absolutely. Looks like Fitch will get that. But Canfield,
Ooh, that looks
bad
like
fall,
it was
but
simultaneously nothing called there as
Yeah.
they both brought themselves down. Just a little bit of misfortune, says the goal
both up though.
by the
So,
officials, pardon me.
and that will sail out of bounds. Fitch will get a throw in.
Well, sometimes those calls aren't made. And again, it just seemed like it was simultaneously, just both
Yeah, they
tripping
just
into
ran
each
into
other.
each other almost.
So the official said, nothing to see here. We'll just keep playing.
Understandable. Sometimes, you just run into each other. They're both going after that ball, so they're like,
Sometimes this game does get a little more physical than you'd expect.
yeah. Especially when you have two good teams going at it, and both really need to win this game.
And both teams have been showing a lot of sparks of aggressiveness. Fitch with the defense, Canfield with a little more offense so far.
Absolutely.
But still, both doing a great job to this point. And both teams have had some very prime and nice opportunities in this game to score.
Canfield in possession of the ball and moving it down.
So we're reaching that halfway mark of
Looks
the
like
first.
it will-
Now Canfield might have
Here
the
we go.
step here. She is on side here as it does also get below.
Could
That
not get
defender.
a good. Could not
Fitch
get
sending
possession
it
of
out.
it.
That
It
should
goes
be
out of
a
bounds.
Throw in here now coming for the Cardinals, so they'll
Yes.
get the ball back.
Good
We'll see.
stop there by the Fitch defense.
They can make up for that. Oh, it absolutely was great defense right there by the Falcons.
See a lot of good defense so far tonight.
Ooh, now one of the defenders goes down. Canfield might have a bit of a step here as they try and center it, and it gets
the ball will
away.
get away.
Now Fitch with the ball.
Back to Fitch.
For only about a second, though.
It's like a race to it. Fitch wins that, but it goes out of bounds. So Canfield will get a throw in.
Looked like they were trying to pass to the one player up at midfield there, and it just went off kilter. But they're going to say that went off of Canfield's foot last, so Fitch gets to keep the ball.
Yeah. Get a nice throw down, but it looks like it will go right back to Canfield, who kicks it right out.
Well, sometimes that is the play, but again, now
Yeah.
Fitch with some control here on the sidelines.
They get a throw in near the net. See if they can make something from it.
Good defense. Oh, ooh, almost put it out by mistake. Just the pass almost going too strong for the
Ooh, that
receiving
was
end,
a
but now with a really nice
Shake the
play.
defense off, but it's out.
Kicked out. This time I do believe it was on Fitch. Am I correct? No, it was on Canfield.
Yeah, he waved, the ref waved towards Canfield, so Fitch ball once again.
Oh, well, there you go. They have a better view of it than we do from all the way up here. Now just looking at her options. Doesn't have an unlimited amount of time, and here comes the throw.
Just goes for the safe pick right to the closest person.
Now centered. Canfield
Ooh,
off
ref,
the
the
official.
ref gets hit in the head.
Of course, they are part of the game, so
Yeah.
if it goes off them, it should count. Or does it? No. They're going to say that they're just going to play it from where it hit them. Well, never mind. I'm thinking more so hockey rules here. If it goes off an official, they're just part of the game.
Yeah.
I guess they're just trying to keep it fair here. Well, not a bad thing.
Canfield using that to their advantage, pushing downfield once again.
So they just
Pass it
exit
forward.
midfield here. Ooh, a nice little pass just goes wide. Oh, but there still might be a step. No.
Fitch got to it first. Get that ball out of there. That will go. There's a race
Canfield
for
looks
it.
like they're going to have it. Just get it back to the goalkeeper to kick it away. Good play there by the Cardinals.
Here we go. Trying to move it back, and that will go out of bounds.
Off of
Off
Carfield.
Canfield.
Carfield. Pardon me here, Canfield.
Carfield. You thinking you combining Garfield and Canfield?
I'm pronouncing Canfield and I don't know.
I don't know either. Interesting. Carfield. That's a new one. Well, Fitch will get this throw in off of Canfield.
Oh, that's their new nickname now.
Carfield. Yes.
Oh, I was thinking Cardinals and Canfield. That's where it was
There you
coming
go.
from.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just mix the nickname and the name of the
You
town
were not
together.
sure which one to say. You started by saying Cardinals, but then finished by saying Canfield.
Field.
Yes. I do that sometimes too.
Happens to the best of us, partner.
Yes.
Meanwhile, there's a battle ensuing here as Fitch has control for, well, they just have control. I almost said for the meantime, but they still have it.
Yeah.
So they continue to play it
Looks
back
like
and forth there. Ooh, nice little
play there.
kick there.
Canfield thought they had it,
better by
which,
Canfield.
well, Fitch keeps it.
Fitch, very
And-
aggressive. The pass just goes right into the defender.
Now
and
Canfield gets
Canfield.
that ball back. And they are moving.
They're chugging up that field.
Here come, nope, and that
Fitch,
will go
and they'll
out.
kick it out of play.
So Canfield gets this throw in. It's a nice change of pace after Fitch getting all the throw-ins before this.
Yes,
Nice
it is.
throw, but it is
Still in play here. We're just waiting for somebody to actually touch it. It's going to go to Fitch.
very contested ball right now.
Still
but
playing close to that line. Canfield trying to come around, swooping, going out of play. Oh, did she save that to make sure it wasn't going to go as a corner?
Hard
to tell as she went right onto the flag there in the corner.
Yeah, it looked like it went out of the corner.
And it looks like they're going to say, still not sure yet. I think it's a throw-in.
Looks like it's throw-in, yes.
Looks like throw-in.
It is throw-in for Canfield. Canfield with it. Trying to get in position. And a shot, and it's
off the top, the crossbar, the rebound shot goes wide.
That was a good kick.
And it goes out of bounds, and that is another throw-in here for the Cardinals. What a chance.
That was really good, but just some really bad luck there right off the top of that.
Oh, what a
crossbar.
shot.
That was a perfect arc, too. Just got that a little bit lower. That would have been in.
Oh, so close
They're
here.
They're looking to get another chance
Having
at it.
some trouble playing close to that line, though, right now.
Fitch defense is swarming them, that's for sure.
Shot
another
wide.
Shot that goes.
Had the tender beat. Just, again, too wide.
Yep. So they will
It's
get
either wide or off of a post.
Yes.
Or a crossbar.
It looks like we will get a
goal kick.
Goal kick here, yeah.
Just waiting for the ball to make its way over. This little kid on the sideline will just kick it over. Always great to see, like we said, some youth players in the area having some fun.
Future soccer player there. He probably plays youth soccer, but hey,
I'm
when
sure
he gets
she
older.
does. I'm sure she does. And she'll have a chance here to play when she does get older. Yes, you are correct.
Here we go. Fitch trying to keep it in play. It goes out. Or Canfield. My bad.
Well, they both were trying.
Yeah.
They both were. You weren't incorrect.
I do believe that was out on Canfield, so Fitch will get the throw in. And they throw it in. But Canfield gets the ball.
Ooh, now they might have a step. No. Good defense.
Looking to score, and Fitch knocks it out.
There you go. Now they
have
ball.
it. They are, and it.
Oh, but they're going to get it back there as it goes
Canfield.
out. Canfield, last one to touch it.
Absolutely. We will have another throw in.
By number 19 here for Fitch. At least I believe that's number 19. Her hair covering the number. Hard to tell if that was a 9 or an 8.
Fitch moving the ball past midfield.
Just over the Cardinal
Looks
logo,
like
and the
Canfield
Cardinals
gets
take
it
back
right
over. Pardon me there as I'm losing my balance a little bit, getting excited up here. Very good game for both teams here. Just chances after chances. Man, oh man, have we had some close calls. Definitely something to get your blood pumping here in this game.
Definitely, this is a very good back and forth despite the lack of scoring.
Ooh, nice little tapper. Now back over to the right side of the field. Saved it in the end zone there for football. Shot! Blocked by Fitch.
Very nice. Nice defensive play. Looks like that will
pass going a little off there, but she'll kick it out herself as they just save it from getting close to that line. It's a little bit of a miscue there. Canfield keeps it in the zone. Possession still theirs.
Another throw in for Canfield.
Ooh, nice job by Fitch. Oh, I thought for a second she was going to get that to her teammate.
Yeah, that was I mean, she was up pretty high with that kick, but it just went right back out. So we're here. Canfield getting the ball back. Race for it.
Close to that line. Fitch saving it, and now Canfield taking it. Shot save.
Nice
rebound.
Block.
Nice job by the keeper again to stop that ball. Number 3 there for Fitch. A second here, give the right person the right credit.
Okay. Looks like Canfield gets it back. It sails out of bounds. That will be on Canfield. We will get another Fitch throw in.
Jordan Coral, number 3, is the keeper here for Fitch in this game.
Well, she's been doing a pretty good job so far. Their defense has been helping her out a lot, though. But when she's had to make those saves, she's made those saves, and that's
comes to shove.
She's doing her job very well. Both teams are doing their job
Well,
very
like you
well.
said, defense has been doing well, but again,
The
too many
offense
chances
has
have
not.
come.
The offenses have had their chances, but they have not.
They've had a couple of good
Yes.
chances, just not a lot of mediocre chances, which means they just haven't had a whole lot of possession in this game.
A lot
It's
of
been
back
mainly
and forth.
Canfield.
Yeah, we have been going.
And Canfield has made the most of pretty much every single possession they've had to this point.
Definitely.
It just has not gone into the back of the net yet, as it's very obvious on your scoreboard. There's nothing. A nice little pass.
Break, but looks like it'll go right to the goalie.
Keeper comes out of the net there to play it. Good choice there, as Fitch might have been able to have a step up there on Canfield.
Definitely. And we are ready to go. Canfield gets the ball. Trying to move it downfield.
It's a quick
Race
game.
for it.
Well,
Saves it from going out.
I'm taking a look up here where you can see the baseball field scoreboard. It looks like baseball's up 72-2 in their
What?
fantasy game over there.
Really? That's. Oh, yeah. What is going on over
Not sure if they're just testing things out over there, but it's been a really nice, fun little sight over there. We'll see if we get another break in action. We can try and show you that. Not sure how well that's going to come out on camera, but we can, of course, try that out here in hopefully a few minutes if it's still there.
That's pretty funny.
Well, good job for the imaginary Cardinals.
Yes, they're beating up their imaginary opponent pretty good right now.
I think that they like to think that's probably the score that they're hoping for in this game, 72-2.
Yes. That would
over
be a
Fitch.
sight to see, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I think they would have had to score about a goal a minute, though, if that. No, not even a minute. A goal
Yeah.
like every maybe 30 seconds.
Well, we got 15 minutes, 15 seconds left in this half. So you know what? If they start right now, I think they can get there.
It would be impressive.
Well, here we go. They're trying to make a play here happen. Well, looks like it will go out.
Just couldn't get to it in time.
So who had possession last?
Unfortunately, that score has disappeared, so we can't show you. Promise you we weren't
Dang.
lying about that one.
That's unfortunate.
You saw it, right?
I saw it.
Well, then there
You're
we
not-
go.
you're
I'm
not
not going
crazy.
crazy yet.
Yet. Yeah.
Yet. You have time. Long game.
Yep, a little under 15 minutes left. Why don't I keep saying seconds?
We got 54 minutes and a half here to go in this game.
54.
54 and a half.
54 and a half.
I can lose my mind in that time.
Yeah,
I've lost it in a lot shorter.
that's true. I can relate to that.
You can
All right. Fitch getting the ball. Well, we got a little traffic jam over there. It looks like it will stay in bounds,
No,
but
it will
no,
not.
it's out now.
Bouncing on the line there. Fitch, the last one to touch it. So Canfield continuing to use their arms here. Not something you think of when you're watching a football. Sorry, pardon me here. Soccer game.
Well, you'd be correct in everywhere else besides the United States by saying football.
Well, I've been watching a lot of MLS games recently, and I've heard some European announcers there. You know, sometimes you have that with the MLS. You have some people from out of the country calling it because they know it a lot better
absolutely.
than we do, obviously.
Yeah,
And they'll still call it football on the broadcast. So, you know, when you're watching an away game for your favorite team or something, and they've got a United States or at least U.S.-born person calling the game, you'll hear stuff, and
Absolutely.
it just kind of sticks with you.
yeah. Well, here we go.
Nothing wrong with that, though. It is football. I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
And you did agree with me.
yep. And some people here, like my friend Bradley, who is a huge fan of European football, he calls it real football. But, yeah,
And not American football.
he's an
yeah.
interesting character.
Well, both are football.
Yes. They all pretty much came from the same sport. American football is kind of like a weird hybrid between rugby and regular. What's the proper term for? We'll just say soccer. Because rugby is also
Canfield
called,
shot
here we go.
wide.
It is off.
Sorry to cut you
Trying
off
to give
there.
you a little history lesson from what I learned, but
And they were getting
Yeah.
bored by it. Said, "We're going to put some action into this game. No more classroom. We just got out of it earlier today. We
Yes.
want no more of that."
that's the history teacher in me coming out. Sorry, it happens.
Still very interesting. If you want to continue on here as we wait for the kick.
Well, as I was saying, American football is just kind of like a weird mix between rugby and soccer. And
Canfield keeping it
Oh.
interesting, though. Shot!
There we go.
Score!
First score of the game, interrupting my lesson, but you know what? The crowd loves it.
You know what? They
They're
got into
celebrating.
it. 1-0 here for the Cardinals. A phenomenal goal there. Just well centered and well shot right into the right-hand side of the net. Man, oh man. Did that make things more interesting here for us?
Absolutely. We finally got points on the board. So at least we know it won't be a 0-0 tie. That's a good thing.
Fitch probably just feeling anything but good about themselves. They've had some really nice opportunities in this game.
They have 12 minutes left in this half to do something, and they are getting aggressive.
Especially Fitch's first opportunity here.
And that will go out.
Canfield touched it last, so Fitch will have it.
Yes.
In the red zone here.
That ball will go over the fence.
It's got a little bit of bounce on it, huh?
That ball wants to go play baseball. It's like, you know what, I'm done being soccer. I want to be a baseball.
He's got to go score 72 runs on the imaginary teams.
Here we go. Fitch gets it. Trying to strike back.
Trying to get through. Still kind of with it a little bit here.
Still having possession. Looks like Canfield will.
No,
kick
Fitch
it right back to them.
Shot off the hand.
Nice block.
And
nice
yeah, that
block.
will be a handball. She did touch that with her hand. Very obvious there. So it was going up and right off the bottom of.
Yes.
Did not do it on purpose. Fans. Looks
Doesn't
like there's a
matter
bit of
if they
a
do it on
student
purpose or
section
not,
below us here. Not at all happy about that call. It's going to be a free kick here.
Yep. Doesn't matter if you touch your hand on accident. You still can't let the ball touch your hand.
Like we said, a little bit of a
all.
student section down there. Nice to see them showing up here.
Supporting their seniors and their team.
That's right. But a free kick here. So goal. Oh. So a little bit more of a shootout here as, again, a handout ball in the zone. So we'll have a chance here for Fitch.
Here we go.
Tie it up. We'll see if the goalie is good at reading minds. Student section getting rowdy.
Hyped. The
Here's
kick
the
is
shot.
up, and
it's in the back of the net. Fitch ties it right back up. Oh, man.
And we have a game.
And now
What
that
a
handball
very
looking like the
eventful 1
worst thing here. And you said it was 1-0. We don't have a tie. Well,
Well,
forget that. We're right back to even here,
We got a 1-1
buddy.
tie right now.
11 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Still left to be played here. What a goal.
Yeah. Very eventful minute. I believe that first goal was scored around the 12-minute mark. Now it's the 11:24-minute mark.
I think this could very easily be a 3-2 game right now, too, just with the chance
Definitely.
we've seen in favor of Canfield, as they have had some more opportunities here. But still, that first chance there for Fitch probably very easily should have gone in on the empty net.
Yes.
But they're not
Like
thinking
I
about
said,
it now. They got that goal.
That missed goal in the beginning of the game might come back to haunt them if they end up losing by a point or if it's
tying.
tied. Yes, which right now, if that did go in, they'd be up 2-1 right now. But obviously, part of the game is having opportunities that you can't, but you don't capitalize on.
Yeah.
But good teams will say, you know what, we made a mistake. We could, but we're going to come back out and we're going to make up for it. And well, these teams have made up for it, at least some part. Still tied, but they got points on the board. Canfield trying to add more points to the board right now.
Canfield with a nice centering and an even better goal. And
But Fitch
Austin
takes
Towns
it
is
away.
taking full advantage of a handball. Man, who would have thought that that's how either team would have scored here?
Yeah.
Canfield looking a little more likely, but man, that handball, just did not expect that to happen.
Looks like that will sail out of bounds. Last touched by,
Well, we'll see for
that
sure.
will be a Fitch throw-in.
Looks like they're retrieving the ball, so yeah.
Well, another Fitch throw-in, something we've become accustomed to seeing tonight.
Very commonplace. Throwing in their own zone.
Looks like it will go over the head, and Canfield will try and take it. Almost went out of bounds. Passes it over. Got a little fight for it going on right now. That will go out.
Just can't get to that.
Out off of Fitch, so Canfield throw in. Canfield getting the ball back. Looks like there's a dog pile on it. Fitch trying to take it away from them, which they do. And Fitch trying to get it back down the field. Canfield blocks. Now they have the ball back.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Goes right back out. We have two C-130 planes flying over. Hey, this game got its own flyover. Look at that.
It's got a little of everything going on right now.
That's awesome.
Ball leaving the zone, trying to go play some baseball. Baseball winning 72-2 somehow.
And now we got a flyover. I mean,
a handball and a goal.
don't they usually do those flyovers before the game starts? They're a little late. Must have had trouble taking off.
Oh, they thought they were going to Youngstown State when they had
Ow.
found out they had to come to Canfield. They had
Yeah,
to
they
make a
had to
quick
make a detour.
turnaround.
Very nice.
They thought it was Saturday again.
No, not yet.
Well, the YSU football team did have a flyover for their last game versus Dayton.
Yes, I believe they won that game. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, I was up on top of the scoreboard running the camera up there,
Yes, you
so I
were.
had a nice, I could hear the planes very well. I guess I'll go ahead and summarize that way.
No, that will go out on Canfield.
8 minutes and 23 seconds here to be played.
Very eventful first half. A lot of missed opportunities, but 2 very good goals scored.
You know, and you say eventful, yet you see that score 1-1. Doesn't look like a whole lot has happened, and yet, you know what? A lot has happened.
Yes. If you've been watching, you can attest to that.
You know for a fact, or you can just rewind here, too, if you really want to go back and watch the events. It's been all over the place.
Ball is up.
If we had kept
Canfield has it.
better attention here of exactly where the clock was, we could tell you whereabouts to rewind to. Just unsure.
It's like Fitch getting that ball. Canfield trying to take it right away from them, and they do.
Ooh, a pass. Canfield
right
has
through
it.
her
A
legs.
chance.
Kick
Shot
is up.
over, and it won't even go in for a 3-point attempt there. As it goes
looks like
off
it
of that
it hit the
post right
field goal.
above.
Yes, it hit
Oh,
the field goal.
man.
line. That's
Another
great.
quality chance there for Canfield.
That's
Goes
just-
by the
yes,
wayside.
Just a little bit too high.
Oh, before this game started, we were talking
These-
about standings. We left off on Austintown in third. There's 2 more teams in their conference. That's Harding and Boardman.
This looks like Boardman's in last place.
Harding 0-1, so is Boardman. So they're both tied for last. I think it's the goals for and goals against differential that kind of separates them here as the
Yes.
ball will go out of play over towards that halfway part in the midfield. But Harding 1 goal for and 4 against. Meanwhile, Boardman 1 goal for and 6 against. Now, of course, that was against Canfield.
Yes. Canfield showing their dominance over their rivals just right down the street.
So those 2 goals that they give up here as
Fitch is
Fitch
looking to
has
take
a
the
chance. A pass. Over. Shot. Wide. And out of play.
That was
It's going to
huge
be
missed
a
opportunity.
goal kick coming up here for the Cardinals. But, man, chance after chance after chance. What an exciting game.
Yes, that was I mean, that ball had the goaltender beat. It just went too wide.
Oh, my goodness. Ball just waiting here to be brought back in. Again, as you see that youth player on the bottom of your screen, she was the one who was retrieving it. Just waiting for her to get a hold of it. Goal kick being taken here by a defender as they like her leg more than the goalkeepers. We haven't seen much of these yet since we haven't seen too much offense from Fitch at least get kicked out of the goal line to this point.
That was a nice kick. Getting it right back down the field. Fitch tries to stop it. Looks like Fitch will take possession. That ball is gone, but they are running for it. Looks like Canfield will kick it out.
And out it goes. Well, like we were saying before, we were so rudely interrupted by a possible goal by Fitch. Boardman with those 6 goals against and Harding with those 4 against. It's a 2-goal difference, but of course because they gave up more goals so far in their conference games, Boardman gets last place on the tiebreaker. Shot goes over the net here by Fitch and out of play.
I think that one did go through the field goal uprights, so that's
Always fun to point that
we were
out. See
playing
if they got a field
football.
goal instead
It'd
of
be 3
football.
points. But yes, we're playing our football, American football. It's a lot of footballs. Football this, football that, everything's football.
But like we have been talking about, though, to this point, very close in that conference standings. So every game against conference foes like this one do matter.
Absolutely.
Having a
Fitch
close
trying
one.
to get another shot on. Looks like it will go right back to Canfield.
A little bit of a miscue there by Fitch as they were trying to get the ball knocked off, but it just went right back. And now Canfield rushing the ball up the field, still going even after it was broken up by Fitch. Slowed down and Fitch puts it out of play. Pardon me.
We are winding down. About 4 minutes, 10 seconds left.
Exactly here on the clock as that 10 seconds will drip down right here and right now. Canfield put it out the other end. Oh,
Overall,
what a game.
had about a minute where there was all the goals scored and everything. The other 39 minutes of this half has been non-stop action, back and forth, but they just can't get that ball on the net. Plenty of good opportunities. And that goes right back out. And that will go to, I believe that will go to Canfield, and who just throws it right back in.
Canfield put
Not
that
wasting
one out.
any time there.
Guess not.
You're like, well, you know what? We got to score. We got 3 minutes left. Let's get this done. Let's go into the locker room with a lead instead of going in tied.
Well, they've had chance after chance.
Absolutely. And
here comes another one going wide, and this time it is played by the keeper. Let's go ahead and opt to throw that one in themselves. Don't want to take the goal kick. 3 minutes exactly.
I think they don't want to take the goal kick. They want to get back down the pitch and get another goal for Fitch here. Pitch, Fitch. Yeah, that rhymes.
Can get a little confusing. Yes, it does rhyme.
Yes.
Good observation there, partner.
Fitch going down the pitch.
Not going after that snitch.
Got some kicking going on here, trying to get that ball. So Canfield comes up with it.
Got
Have a
bit of
shot
chance.
here.
No, blocked
No.
there. Well by
Good block by
Fitch.
Fitch, keeping it off the field or out of the goal. There we go.
battle. Comes up
Battle.
Fitch.
Yes. That will go out. That will go out on. They're not
Canfield.
calling it. Yes, Canfield. Let's say they weren't calling it for a second.
Well, that's why you gotta wait a second. Sometimes it's hard to tell from this spot. You gotta look
Ooh.
at the official all the way down the field here as he's about to come into your screen.
Fitch
She was
player
calling
just
it.
got hit right in the head with the ball, but she just kept going like I didn't even feel it.
Well, these are very tough athletes out here. You gotta be tough to play this sport.
Oh, definitely.
Again, while it's not American football, it's still a very, very physical game, and we've already seen that. A couple of free kicks already just because of a little bit of a rough play.
Yeah.
A couple different rough plays.
That will go out.
Oop.
Under the stands this time, not in the stands.
Oh, they'll play
I think
out
if
of play
they, you
here.
think it's like if it's like baseball, if the ball goes out of play, you get to keep it.
Well, that's professional baseball, not high school.
True. I
think
still have some baseballs from back in the day from when I played, but that was in middle school. So
Well, I think high schools are budgets aren't quite as hefty as some of those professional teams out there.
true. That
Ball
will
going
go
wide
out.
there.
So
We've got just
Yeah,
under a minute
goal
of
kick.
action left here, 49 seconds and counting
looks like we can get
here for this game.
yes. It's like
And it's going to be a
Canfield-
corner kick coming up here. Just
Canfield has
Fitch was the last
one
one
more
to touch
chance
it.
to
So
score here.
a really nice one, too, from the corner. Here it comes.
The last corner kick was pretty successful.
Well, not very successful. Ooh!
Nice save there.
That ball just trickling towards the net and just saved there by Fitch. Cardinals almost with a second goal here on the corner.
And that will sail out, and
Oh, just barely out of play there by Fitch.
depending on
We've
how
got
long
13
that
seconds.
might
We'll
be
see.
the
Are they going to
half.
try and take a quick one here? Yes,
No, Canfield's
Canfield.
trying to go one more play.
One more. They're going to put that ball up high. 5, 4. It goes out of play. That'll end it here. Student
Wow,
section
there we
goes
go.
in and sits down, and there is the end of the first half. We will end it tied 1-1 here.
That was
What an eventful half, though.
absolutely. That was one of the. I mean, that was just a crazy game. The fact that the score's only 1-1 is honestly surprising to me. That's just so you got
incredible.
two really good defenses here and two really good offenses that so far it seems like the defenses have been victorious for most of this game. So, Matt, what do you think Canfield could do the second half to improve? Any suggestions? Maybe the coach is listening right now.
I mean, I don't know what they could do better to improve. They've just had chance after chance. They keep putting it at the net. They haven't had it in their end too much.
True.
I mean, defense has been holding up well, obviously the one goal, but that's only because it went off of somebody's hand, and that was not on purpose. It just got kicked, and it just happened to be there. Just wrong place at the wrong time is what I would define that.
Yes, and Fitch doing a good job taking advantage of that.
They're able to put it in because, well, the goalie, she saw where it was going. She just reacted a little too late there. Those are hard. Those are hard shots to block there. When it's point blank right there in front of you,
yes, I mean, you're just one person, and that net is wide. So if you like dive the wrong way, it's just gonna go right past you. But yeah, I would say for Canfield, what they need to do is keep doing what they're doing, but just like get that ball in the net. It's really all I can say at this point. They've had plenty of good shots. They've had a couple shots where it's just went over the net. It's like, yeah, we got a lot of strong players out there, but you're kicking a little too strong. So I would say just kind of, there's very hard shots to make, but you kind of got to hit that sweet spot where the goalie can't reach, but you're not going too high. As for Fitch, I would say same thing. Defense, yeah, keeping Canfield away from your net, and then because they've had some really good plays on offense that just did not materialize with a goal. So if they can just make at least one or two of those good chances, turn those into a score, then this game will belong to them. But you can say the same thing about Canfield, too. So, I mean, just two really good teams here going at it.
The defense just has not been what it needs to be here. And that's part of the reason why they have that record that we did talk about at the beginning of this game, 2-3.
Yes.
Only one win so far in conference play. So there's a good reason for that. And it's because their defense, it just seems like, has not been up to snuff against some of these more aggressive teams. They're up here against Canfield in second place, and they just need to do better. They need to just work on that.
They are holding their own
going on right now, but
yes, they are holding their own. They are still in this game. This is anyone's game at this point. But the second half, we'll see. I mean, I think these teams are so good, we might end up with like a 2-2 tie or a 1-1 tie at this point. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. We got
very close.
Another 40 minutes left to play after once the teams come back on, and yeah, we will see who, if anyone is triumphant, or if we'll have the first tie of the year for either of these two teams.
And we will see here. We're going to go ahead and head to break here. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back in hopefully about 7 minutes here after this here on YSN.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service.
We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries.
And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com
or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
All right, and we are back. We're about getting ready to kick off the second half here. Looks like the teams are taking the field. At least Canfield's back on the field. Halftime clock winding down. Got about 10 seconds left. So,
and while we are waiting for that time to wind down, let's go ahead and take a look at the remainder of the season here for both of these teams. Just tell you a little bit about who they're going to be facing. So up next here for Canfield on Monday the 19th is Harding. That's a road game. 7 p.m. start. Pretty much all these games are starting around 7 p.m. here. After that, they'll be right back here on the home turf here on the 21st. That's a Wednesday versus Howland. Should be another good game. And then Cardinals will be facing off against the Cardinals on the 26th at 7 p.m. right here here in Canfield versus Cardinal Mooney. That should be a fun game right there. And
got the Cardinal Derby going on.
Good luck to anybody who's going to be calling that game because
the Cardinals.
the Cardinals just scored on the Cardinals. Might be a little
Cardinals
confusing.
kicking to the Cardinals, but the Cardinals intercepted. At that point, I would just say Mooney.
Logos are very similar too, so
yeah. And
then they'll be facing off against Boardman at home on Wednesday the 28th, and then their first game in October, that's on the 3rd, is right here against, or right out there in Austintown versus Fitch. So that should be a good rematch here, especially if this game ends up continuing to stay very close and hard fought.
And if I were to have any predictions, I'd say it will.
So that's the schedule looking ahead here. Of course, more games after that, but just a little bit looking forward. Meanwhile, over for Fitch, until they do play it off against Canfield again, they're going to be playing Boardman next on Monday the 19th, 7:15 start at home. And then Fitch will be home as well on the 21st versus Ursuline, so they'll be facing off against the Irish here as Canfield kicks off. After that, they'll be facing off yet another Cardinal team here. That's another home team game for Fitch versus Mentor.
Mentor. They're the Cardinals
too. They'll be coming from up on Lake Erie all the way down here to the Youngstown area, so that'll be a fun one.
Absolutely.
Keep that one marked on your schedules if you're a Fitch fan. Then after Mentor, they'll be away out at Hoover out in North Canton. That's on September the 26th. As Canfield brings the ball in.
Trying to.
The pass just gets broken up there by Fitch.
Blocked.
After Hoover, they're playing against Howland on the 28th. Another 7 o'clock start. That's an away game at Howland.
That ball gets away from her. Now Fitch takes it back.
West Branch on October the 1st. So that will be a fun one there to see if maybe Fitch can give West Branch one of their losses here this season. And be very difficult there for them to do, but a good challenge.
Well, if I do recall correctly, West Branch gave Canfield their only loss this year. Would I be correct in that assumption?
You would be absolutely correct there. And of course, after West Branch on the 3rd, they will be facing off against these Cardinals again, and that, of course, is a home game for Fitch.
So that could be 2 crucial games back-to-back for them as the ball goes out.
Especially that Canfield game, another conference game. Yeah, Canfield, Howland, and Boardman. 3 huge games here for conference play here for the Fitch Falcons.
Canfield getting it.
Fitch player
going
down
breakaway here.
Nothing called.
Trying to score it, but it gets blocked.
Oh, it gets saved there by the keeper. No blocking there. Not much on it either. Is it just she?
Good kick
did
right
put
down.
A lot on it.
Fitch or Canfield gets the ball.
Remember, home team is wearing the red with the black sleeves, and the road team is wearing all whites.
Yes, I do say
just
I do like.
Friendly reminder here for all watching.
I do like Canfield's jerseys. I love the color of black and red.
And how about the shield that they decided to put on for their soccer team?
Oh yeah, that shield was like
that looks really nice.
Looks like a professional team shield. It's
absolutely. That's something that they really like to do there.
Kind of hard to see because it's like small on their jerseys, but I'm sure if you look it up online, you can see it and just how good it looks.
Just very nice.
And I would have to imagine that the boys' team has their own as well because the girls' team says Lady Cards on it. So they made 2 custom shields for both of their teams.
They might use the same shield. They might have some. I don't know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe somebody forgot.
Maybe they can only afford to do one, so they say, "Hey, we'll give the girls something."
Guys have football.
Yes. Yeah.
Girls get a shield.
Yes.
Ooh, Fitch trying to clear it, ends up hitting it off of their own player, and before they finally get it cleared, but not very far here.
Race for it. It will stay.
Still on the line, saving it.
Canfield has it.
Ooh, a chance just gets a little bit too far away from Canfield and keeper there for Fitch all over it.
It's just way out of, it's a little bit out of her reach.
Here's the kick.
This goaltender's got a pretty good leg on her. She can kick that ball all the way across the 50. Maybe they should sign her up for the football team.
Would not be an uncommon thing to see. You
No,
see a lot
you do
of
see
girls
that a lot, yes.
playing football mainly as the kicker. getting involved and being part of that team. Great to see. All going out of play.
Will go out. Calling it against Canfield, but the crowd is not pleased with that.
And neither are the people in the press box just a couple booths away from us, as I even heard them exclaim for the very first time tonight.
It doesn't matter as it seems Canfield, but it looks like they will get a little too ahead of themselves there.
Does the keeper get it? No.
So we got ourselves a goal kick.
Excuse me here as I try to move the chair out of the way. This is carpeted floor, so it did make a bit of a noise. Pardon me. Nothing's going on. Do not have to adjust your computer, phone, whatever you might be watching on. That was all on us. Do apologize there for the abrupt sound.
Goal kick coming up. And it is a short one.
Well, they had two players options right there, and are they being told they have to redo it? Not sure what just happened there, but official all the way back here by us at the 50. Just saying, do it again.
Must be.
Well, now the officials are coming
the officials
out.
are on the field. What is going on here?
They're asking for him to maybe come in. I'm not. There we go. The game is starting. I thought that they were going to have a meeting there, so missed the kickoff, but we've got the rest of the action here. Uh-oh. Ooh, Canfield able to keep it in just a little bit there off of the clearing attempt by Fitch. Now they've got the ball on their possession.
Fitch knocks it back.
To Canfield, though.
Yes.
They'll keep it going. Blocked. Pass there. Ooh, a little bit of a whiff.
Saved.
Uh-oh. Ball's going out of play and saved at the line by Fitch and passed right back to Canfield. Centering attempt. It gets a little bit away, and they'll have to back up even further. Nice try by Fitch, but even better job by Canfield to get past the defender, and now facing a second one, 2-on-1 here. Slight pass back. That ball went out. As you can tell on your screen there, Fitch is getting the throw in.
Something we've become used to.
It's commonplace.
Headbutts it, but
get the ball back. Shot!
That will be
saved by.
Good save there. That was a nice kick.
Bounced once. Thought maybe they could get one to bounce over her shoulder. No such luck.
Went right to her.
Right to her.
And now the ball will sail all the way to about the 45.
The kick is good.
I mean, you got the number markings are there. Might as well
use
them.
I use them too. Just normally don't have a chance to try and use a little bit of wit. Normally I'm focusing on the game a little bit much.
Yeah.
Don't always have a partner out here with me. Glad that I've got you here to call the game.
I can imagine it can get kind of lonely sometimes. Start talking to yourself, and people on the broadcast think you're going crazy.
Oh, I'm sure I've had plenty of people say that about me already. It's all good. I'm used to it. Keeper coming in, and it's just
nice
stop
stop
there.
By the goalie.
She comes in as both a Canfield player and Fitch player were all over that one. Canfield had the step up, but keeper came in.
Looked like there was about to be a collision there. Thankfully, there wasn't.
Good heads-up play there, and more so just good heads-up by all three parties involved. Canfield strips the ball away and has it right before Fitch gets it away. Back.
Good on the Fitch defense by just getting that ball out of there.
Well, like we said before we went to break and before we came back, Fitch's defense is what needed to work, and so far it's working for them as Canfield gets stripped up, and you're going to have to call that one a free kick. Is that one? She ends up just tripping right over the up high knee there. It looked like she was trying to sit down.
Yeah.
So a free kick is awarded here. Was a card taken out?
I did not see a card, but...
Did not see a yellow card? Well,
I did not see one, so that might have just been...
I think he's just taking out his no card. I thought for a second they pulled it out. I saw the student section that decided to show up here, get excited, but maybe it's just because they saw the free kick get signaled. No. Either way, Canfield has the ball, and we'll see what they can do here.
About 31 minutes left, 45 seconds.
Kick goes really far.
That will go wide. And out of bounds.
Put just too much on it there. The idea is to try and find somebody who's a little bit closer to maybe get a headbutt off of it or just get it onto them and see what they can do from there. No such luck there. She just put too much, did not know her own strength.
Absolutely. And these athletes down here, they are very strong. As we can see with Canfield kicking the balls way higher than what they need to be. Putting a lot of power behind it. Sometimes you got to know how to control your own strength.
It's about 31:50. We're at 31 minutes exactly here as the ball makes its way back towards the net.
Oh, that goes up. Looks like that will be out of bounds.
And there it
right
goes,
into the
right
coach's
to the
hands.
coaches, yep. I see that he's paying attention.
Yes.
It's important that your coach pays attention, I'd say.
Yes, you would want your coach to kind of see everything, and that will go out as well.
And there she
Canfield
goes.
gets it back. Wasting little time getting that ball back in play. So we got a fight over here. Fitch tries to get it away, and they will get it.
Thought for a second the
very contested ball right
free
now.
throw would be over here.
Fitch will get it. Canfield tries to get it back.
Going down
Kinda
on her
trips
own
a little
power
bit.
was Canfield player.
That goes out. Back to the coach again.
He's getting his reflexes checked. It's like he's at the doctor's office. Instead
Now
of a hammer,
Fitch throws in.
Instead of a little hammer on his knees, he gets a ball right to the right to the chest.
Yes. That will be out. Fitch gets another throw in. There we go. Fitch does seem like they're not as urgent as Canfield. Canfield getting that ball and immediately just throwing it back in.
Well, it's not that they're not treating it as it's urgent. It's just that they haven't had anything to really go off of yet because good defense and even better offense by Canfield to just keep it on the left-hand side of the screen here, or the field, I should say, even more appropriately.
I mean,
the
people
just,
watching,
it's just been the Canfield offense.
We got another breakaway.
And,
Let's see what we got
possible here. No, it gets stopped.
Good
just
block
shy.
there by the
Now they try and send it back up. It goes off of the side of a defender, and Canfield still battling for it. Nice job there to get it out. Shot makes its way through. Keeper not ready for that one. Just dives and makes a nice, spectacular save.
Barely got to it, but you know what? She got to it. Probably was not expecting that ball to be kicked.
And it goes out of bounds.
Really good kick.
Free kick coming here now. As you're talking about kicks.
Well, it's soccer. There's a lot of kicking.
Kick for Fitch.
Kicking? I want to do some kicking.
Well, maybe you should have gone out there during halftime with the student section and had some fun. You can still pass for high school kids, right? We still look young.
Maybe if I shave my beard.
I think that's the only thing keeping us apart.
Yes.
Totally that. Now a chance for Canfield trying to come in.
Let's see what they got. They still going.
25.
Shot is blocked.
Shot was trying to center it. Has the ball back. Now centering again. Number 19.
That
shot and
stopped.
saved.
Good save there.
Just continue to give this keeper all the credit. She has been
Absolutely.
phenomenal. The Rock. And otherwise, just hard place here.
Very nice. Yep.
For Fitch.
She has said this game could easily be like 5-1 right now.
Oh, very easily here again with Canfield just
Fitch
scoring
looking
on
to
command
do
so far
something
this
here.
season, other than against West Branch.
Yes.
Oh man, now Fitch with a chance.
Yeah, marching down the field, but
having some trouble here with against
trying
that
to take it
Canfield
away from them.
defense. Yes. Like we
And
said,
Canfield gets it back.
Their defense has been very, very good so far in this game, that being Canfield's. Chance after chance. Here's the centering, trying to get it up. Still a chance. It gets away, and yes.
Kick is up. Bounces back to Canfield. They're fighting over it, but Canfield has it. Trying to get it set up. This just missed once again. That will... Looks like that will probably be a goal kick.
Looks like a free kick here. Something we missed.
Interesting.
Well, either way, we progress the game.
No one really around. Canfield will come and grab that. Nice stop there by Fitch. Trying to prevent this Canfield team from continually bringing that ball down to the net. It's up. There's a ball rolling around the track right now.
It's underneath the screen, just off of your screen is the one he's talking about. Ooh, a chance, a pass, nice by Canfield, just too much on it, maybe. No, the Fitch player is sliding and putting it out of bounds. I think that's going to be a corner kick for Canfield. That should be.
The ref is pointing.
Yes, it's going to be a corner. They're pointing at the corner. So, yes, Fitch put that one out, and their last-ditch effort to try and save it. So here's a really good chance here. As the corner comes out, goalie's out of net. We'll see if they have a chance. It goes wide. Nobody's covering it as it goes to the left and then gets cleared. Not far, though, by Fitch.
Yeah, Canfield, no, it's out.
Almost saved it.
Almost saved it,
man.
but just couldn't get it. Nice try.
Oh, what a chance. Keeper came out, saved it. Ball goes just past her, though, after, but nobody was there. They were all playing too far in.
I know.
What an opportunity just squandered there.
Ball is up. Lands in a contested area. So Canfield trying to establish control, and they have it.
They absolutely do have it. They'll try it again. Marching that ball up the field with confidence.
Well, what would have been a good kick was blocked there.
Doesn't matter. Canfield continuing to paddle, get that ball right back on their feet. They're there whenever that ball gets close. Kicked away.
And that will stay in bounds.
Good job.
Very good. That one gets away, and that will sail out.
I believe we're going to see a Cardinals throw-in the offensive zone. Here it comes.
And Fitch gets that away. Well, the Fitch player falls over herself, giving Canfield the pretty much free reign to the ball there.
Trying a little too hard on that one, unfortunately, for the Fitch defense.
Just bobbing and weaving through that defense. They just keep getting that ball down there. I'll say this Fitch defense, they have been making pretty good stands here, close to the goal.
Just having trouble keeping it on their feet.
They give up ground easily, but they can hold when they kind of get together.
Off of Fitch last.
That is another corner kick?
It should be. That looks like that's where we should be. And Canfield will get set up in the corner. So even if it wasn't, they're going to make it one. And they'll take it very short. And they'll just march it in from the corner. Centering shot!
It is
into
stopped.
the keeper's gloves. Her greedy mitts there, just ready to steal another goal away from Canfield.
Caught that, holding it like a little baby.
Ready for anything there is that keeper. 22 minutes left on the clock. We're reaching the halfway point here. Almost 3/4 of the way done with this game.
Absolutely. Very, very entertaining game so far, despite the low score.
And you know what? I wasn't expecting this to be a low-scoring game either, just because of what we've seen with Canfield and what we've seen with Fitch. I just thought that Canfield was just going to take full advantage here of the Fitch defense and just score on command, but that has not been the case. Fitch has just completely turned it around.
Shining tonight.
Well, defense for one team and goalkeeping for the other. That's really been the story.
Yes.
Yes, there have been some nice plays there by the Fitch defense, but man, oh man, their keeper has been bailing them out.
Keeping that score to a tie. I think at this point,
only the one goal, and she had to try and find it through a crowd, so it was a good one there by Canfield.
With the Fitch offense kind of, struggling a little bit against this Canfield defense. I think a tie is better than a loss, but you definitely want that win.
Oh, absolutely. Just continue to try and gain some supremacy in your conference like we've already said.
Definitely.
But you know what? It's the truth. That's who you're really trying to outshine here. Especially when you get down to the crunch time, which we're not there yet. We're not at the end of the season, but still.
Yes, we still got a lot of soccer left to play.
You only play everybody in your conference twice, so
yes,
this is already halfway done with their Fitch showdowns.
And I do believe
so it still matters.
Yes. And if there's a tie between two teams, they will go off of, I believe, goal differential. So you kind of want to just try and score as much as you can against your rivals here, because that could ultimately decide who gets placed where.
Yeah. Well, make it in high, I guess, yeah. You want to be that higher up team, of course.
Absolutely.
Always want to be on the top. Right now, Canfield looking like the team that should be on top, as we just reached about 20 and a half. So almost 3/4 of the way through this game. Just a few seconds away from getting there.
Looks like Fitch will get a throw in. A little confusion as to which ball they were using. And that will get kicked. Will go out. They're saying they called that ball didn't go out. Why do they call it a flag? I don't know. I'm confused right now.
I think it went out and then came back in.
Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, they got a much better look of that over there than we do up here. But either way, ball is now in play. They are fighting. It looks like it goes back out. It's like Canfield will get that throw in. No, Fitch gets it.
Hard to tell sometimes when they're on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, and there was a Canfield player holding a ball on the sideline.
That really can throw you off.
Yes. I guess they're just like...
You got a soccer ball everywhere. Who wants a ball? You got a ball, I got a ball.
Well, goalkeeper has a ball, that's for sure.
Yes, that one just comes very lazily towards her, and she just decides to say, hey, I'm going to come and play it myself.
Yep. Kick is up.
Valid play.
Fitch trying to take possession, but Canfield takes it away from them, as we've seen a lot so far with these kickoffs. Fitch getting it back, though. And it... Oh, nice save. That was... I thought that was for sure going out.
Good effort. Of course, Canfield playing with that good save there. But not doing much with it, so this is where the defense has done a good job here. This is what Jordan's been talking about.
Yeah, and well, that will go out of bounds. But
comes to the defensive play. And the Fitch player appears to be down. I'm not sure if she's all right or not. Having some trouble. She's getting up on her own power, so that's a good sign.
Limping a little bit.
A Cardinal player, and she will end up going down. And we will have somebody come out and check up on her, so we'll go ahead and wait here and see if she can get off the field at least. It looks like she's getting off on her own power, so that's a good sign.
That's good. Right.
So there will be a substitution. Of course, with high school in unlimited subs, you don't have to worry about a cap here like you do with professional, so
yeah,
people can come and go as they please.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Fitch with a throw-in. Canfield steals it. Fitch kicks it right back, but fighting over possession, Canfield establishes it. And they are
moving it up the field here.
Definitely. I mean, this Canfield team has been dominating this second half, but the points on the scoreboard are not showing that.
At least in possession.
Definitely. Had plenty of good
Saved
shots.
On the line.
Good save.
Canfield player brought down there by a Fitch player, no call.
And it goes out. Fitch gets a throw in.
Nope, Canfield.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, red is home.
I'm just so used to Fitch getting throw-ins. It's just like ingrained
I know,
in
it
my
just
head
seems
at
so
this
automatic.
point.
I've been the throwing queens.
Yes. Looks like Canfield will get another one. Decides to go short with it. Fitch will kick it right back out.
Subs coming in, I believe. Subs in and out here for Canfield. At least one in, one out. So we will now continue the game. Fitch just continuing to put it out on this line. They really like these coaches here.
Yeah.
Giving them the ball, and Fitch again,
Oh,
putting it out of play.
They're trying to make up for all those throw-ins they got in the first half.
They're trying to draw it even, I guess.
Yes.
Now, Canfield, maybe with
Over
the
her
smarter
head.
play here, putting it even further in. Of course, the ball making its way close to that line again off of a Fitch boot.
And that will sail out once more.
And you know what? It was a Fitch player, too.
Wow.
Another throw-in, very quickly taken. Canfield just getting sick of it. They want to play soccer. Fitch not letting them. Ball making its way past everybody, and there's a nice clear there by the visitors.
It kind of goes over her head, and Fitch coming in with this nice
almost,
takeaway,
but there was a player back, and they'll just send it out of play. Throw in for Fitch.
Yes.
We'll change it right back up.
Fitch gets a
back
throw
to
in
normal,
now,
I
and,
guess.
I say that I'm being right this time. Really nice play there by Fitch. Good effort, good hustle on that. Just came up from behind. Canfield was not expecting that.
There's a lot of play. Canfield throwing.
Ah.
And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
And that will go out again.
Who would have thought?
Well, we are down to about 15 minutes in this game. Still tied 1-1.
No team giving an edge.
Eventful game, that's for sure. But an uneventful scoreboard. This goes to show you that, the score doesn't always match what was played.
An uneventful scoreboard. I don't think I've ever heard that one.
1-1. Game like this, I think any other team, it'd be like a 10-point game total if you had like 6-4 or something. But these teams are doing a good job of not letting the other team score. Canfield throws it in. Up
and
in the air.
Fitch trying to put it right back out.
This one will stay in bounds.
Canfield has to step up and puts it out.
But it rolls out.
That was off of a Canfield knee, so another throw in here for Fitch.
Let's see if they can do. That will go out again. All right. Fitch gets it thrown in, and it right back out.
Well, I hope you guys like watching back and forth throw-ins from either team because that's where this game is right now. No team is giving up anything here. In fact, they just continue to just give the ball back to each other here via throw-ins. Now a chance by Canfield. They might have a step.
Let's see what we can.
See if she can take a shot from here. She
No,
does try to take a
blocked.
shot. Good defense. They still have the ball. Now a centering
Blocked
attempt there.
again.
Fitch is on top of it, and they'll clear it out. Canfield's not done yet.
In control.
Shot. Saved. Oh, there's a rebound. Can she get a hold of it? Shot. Pass. And it goes off wide by the Canfield player right in front of the net.
That was so close.
Oh, no.
Another missed opportunity.
Oh, and now they know how Fitch feels after having that exact same opportunity in the exact same spot early on in the first half.
Wow.
Oh, no. That's going to sting, especially late in the game with it tied up, knotted at one.
That could have won the game right there.
That could have been the difference maker and could have just completely deflated Fitch, but instead it gives them energy here as they kick it off.
Fitch remaining in control.
Not for long.
Canfield just says, give me that back.
We are not done yet. We want that ball back. Oh, and they go down.
Oh, that took a bad
Canfield
tumble
player
there.
A little hurt there as she's getting up, though. Not holding on, not trying to draw anything.
Still running.
They'll just keep the ball
Got a
going.
game going. Let's. Well,
it's got to be a free kick, and the foul is on Canfield.
Like they say, there's no crying in baseball, but there's no crying in soccer either.
Not high school, at least.
Nice kick.
And nice retaliation
Oh,
there by
that is
Canfield.
right to the goalie.
She's got it.
Nice catch.
Oh, if she had let that one go in, there would be some serious discussions about who should be starting.
Yes. Kind of gets back. No, it gets by Canfield. I think it's by Fitch. Now it's up in the air. Canfield has it. Fitch says, nope, get that out of here.
Keeping it at midfield. Well, at least we're not doing infinite throw-ins.
Yes, you spoke
Never
too
mind.
soon.
I knew that was coming as soon as I said it.
Yep. Well, maybe
Can't
this will be
go
the only
back.
one. You know what? We had about a solid 4 minutes with that one.
It was very nice.
Eventful 4 minutes.
We almost had a goal as it goes out of play again, right off the throw-in.
Yeah, here we go again.
Just over 10 minutes left on the clock. We're winding down in this game. Hopefully we will not have a tie game at the end of 80. Now
tripping.
way too aggressive there by Fitch.
Something
Ball
called?
should go.
Was something called? I don't think so.
I think it just went out of bounds.
Just a regular throw-in.
Nope.
Oh, a kick.
So, yes, there was a foul called. Thought for a second they might have been getting a throw-in.
Free kick here.
Just was
They're
not
setting
looking at
up.
the-
She's going to gun it for that goal, I'm telling you.
Well, she's going to gun it towards the zone at least. She's going to try and find and be a little smart about it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think you're going to try and score from there. That'd be impressive. You'd
With
have
the way
to hope on
this
some
game
mistakes.
is going, that would be one way to end it, I tell you that much.
Oh, in past the defense, and defense comes up. Fitch
Gets it
putting
out.
it out of play as Canfield had to step up.
Good defense there by Fitch. Doing what you got to do to just get that ball away from your net. Canfield kind of dancing around a little bit. Almost hits the ref again.
Canfield centering attempt just going wide. Oh.
Here's it on back. Looking for a play here. Just kind of handed it off back and forth.
Shot. No.
Up in the air. Looks like that will be saved.
No.
No, it goes out.
Not able to get her foot up high enough. Hard to extend it. 9 minutes and 10 seconds. That's in the game.
Right, goal kick. It is up. Right to Fitch, or Canfield, my bad.
Red jerseys. Red jerseys.
Yes. Well, both teams are red, so.
But only one's wearing
Yes.
red jerseys.
Nobody's perfect, Matt.
No, I can attest to that.
It is up and it is out. Will that go in the stands? It does not. Dang it. I like it when the ball goes in the stands.
That's something satisfying.
Yes.
Oh, a nice little steal there by Canfield. Has a chance. They'll try and move it closer towards that net as it comes into frame.
Just got a brawl going
Big
on over
battle going out in bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick for Canfield. Here's a chance and a half here. Best chance here of this late second half. We'll see what happens. Here's the kick coming quickly. Keeper misses it. Wide open net. Shot. Score! And that crowd goes wild. And I'll tell you, that's been a long time coming. Chance after chance. Missed, and finally they find the back of the net. Canfield up on top. 2-1 here in this nail biter of a game.
2-1 with 7 minutes, 48 seconds left.
And that's the one part that these fans should be feeling a little ill about right now because there's still a lot of time left on that clock.
I mean, we saw, that 1 minute in the last half. Yeah, both teams scored.
But Fitch, on the bright side here, if you're a Canfield supporter, has not been able to really enter the zone, at least not cleanly yet.
We'll see if this can maybe energize them to get back. I mean, they scored just mere seconds.
Canfield on the
not. Canfield saying
counter
we're not
here.
done. Canfield trying to put up some
2v
insurance
everybody
runs on them.
here. Insurance runs.
Insurance goals. I'm in baseball mode still. Season. Don't even get me started on that.
I won't. I know better than anybody not to get you started on baseball.
Yes. Looking for some insurance goals.
There you
Trying
go.
to go up 3-1.
That would definitely put this game away.
Yes.
Most definitely. Oh, man. What
Winding
a
down
nice
to
goal.
about 7 minutes. Canfield just burning as much time as they possibly can. That sense of urgency is kind of like, we don't really
Shot!
need.
Off the side of the
Oh,
net.
that was out. I thought that was in for a second.
Off the side. Keeper beat, just not able to put it on target. Oh, man.
That was pretty good.
6 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. Can Fitch find that equalizer? Only time will tell. They might have a chance here. No, they will just send it out of play. Cardinals throwing.
About 6 minutes, 20 seconds left. Looks like that went out once again. Canfield with throw-in. Throwing it up there. Pretty high up. Goes over their heads.
But they'll continue to
front
keep
of
possession.
Canfield.
Off the top of the head here. They still might have it.
Looks like
Fitch
out.
finally, but Fitch will put it out of play. Oh, man. Do whatever they can here just to make sure that they don't score. They being Canfield. I'll send it back a little bit here to the next person open. Ooh, now some trouble here as Canfield trying to get away from Fitch puts it
Fitch
right
has
into their
it.
clutches.
Gets away from her.
A bit of a battle going on as that ball will
go out.
Sail out of play.
I do believe that will be a Canfield throw-in. Yes, it is.
Let's see what the red shirts can do. With not a whole lot of time left. 5 minutes and 4 seconds.
Back out.
Canfield player went down for that ball. And
Fitch throw-in. Let's see.
Well, now they're in the danger zone here.
Looks like Fitch will get another throw-in. Potentially dangerous situation here for the Cardinals. See if their defense can hold. Fitch trying to put that tying game in. Like I said, better to tie than to lose, but I think both these teams, they want to win. But can Fitch score 2 goals in 4 minutes? We'll see.
The battle for second place right now is basically what we're seeing as Fitch is unable to get it centered, but still possession shot off kilter and into the hands there. Met
Nice
very
catch.
excitedly by the crowd right there on your screen.
Fitch's goalie not having to do much work this half, but still with some pretty good stops there.
I'm not sure who that was going to, but it goes out of play.
Yeah, it was going to the track.
Taking a bit of a jog
Track
here.
and the youth players get to go and chase it.
They've been active all night and done a great job. So
Absolutely.
Shout out to them for keeping this game flowing smoothly.
They see that and they're
Wouldn't
like, you
have
know what?
these-
That's going to be me one day.
With the amount of throw-ins we've had in this game, it would not be going as quickly as it would be without them.
Yep, and that will
So
go out.
huge shout out and big thank you to them for doing a job well done.
Looks like we got ourselves a goal kick. That clock is winding down. We got about 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. Canfield trying to hang on.
Keeper not taking this kick. We're just going to stick the person who has been using a very, very strong kicks the whole game. She'll keep it going here as she gets back midfield. Her team with some possession here. Now it's a chase down for that ball. Fitz says, you know what? If we've had enough, we'll just give them another throw in. We're not going to let them try and steal it from us here. Quickly there by Canfield. And Fitch Well, they do what they do best and kick it out of play.
That they do. But they go right back at it. And
Ball out of play, and I believe Canfield last one to touch it. Yes, no, maybe so. No, they're going to say Fitch. All right.
Interesting.
That one was most certainly Fitch, so
yes.
Can't argue that one.
Just more. And that will go.
Canfield saving it and putting it out of play finally. But not a goal kick. It's going to be a throw-in. Are they going to say Fitch touched that one too? Well, now that's a particularly fine.
I don't know about that one, but
throwing at the corner.
I guess for Fitch, it's better it's not a corner kick than it'd rather just be a throw-in because that
Going
last
out
corner
of play.
kick.
Now they're arguing who gets what. They're going to say goal kick.
Oh, all right.
Everybody scrambles back. 1 minute and a half.
So I feel this game will come down to the wire.
Not at all a lot of time here for Fitch to find the equalizer and try and settle for a tie. Still playing for this life of the game.
Kind of, well,
Canfield, bit of a break now. It's onside, they say, and she gets taken down.
Student section is angry.
No, they're excited here as everybody's up, and they will get a free kick from phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal positioning. And actually, I think they might be getting one from right dead center, not from where it was. So they do have a great chance here to make it go 3-1 here and try and give Fitch a piece of their own medicine here after they scored off of one of these.
Well, this goalie has been pretty good. Let's see what she can do here.
Can she predict correctly? Here's the shot. Score!
Good kick.
And I think that's going to just about do it as we have 1 minute and 7 seconds exactly left on the clock here. Canfield up 3-1 over Fitch.
Very good. Good performance out here by Canfield.
Couple of beautiful last-minute goals here by the Cardinals. Here on senior night and the home opener.
Yep, they wanted to give their students section, their parents,
everybody,
the fans who come out here to watch them, give them something to celebrate.
And they have done that so far.
And what was a very entertaining game, I will say so myself.
You would need, for a complete utter meltdown here of the defense by Canfield.
And Echoes.
To mess this one up.
Good
well, what was
chance
your
there,
favorite part of the game so far here?
That's a good. You're gonna ask me.
A lot of moments, right?
Like
a lot has happened.
Yeah, I would say that 1 minute in the first half where you had the two back-to-back goals, just that you had the goal by Canfield, and then he went all the way down the field.
Fitch corner.
Getting that handball call and the free kick, and Fitch taking advantage of that.
27 seconds.
What is, as of now, their only goal.
Oh, what a save by Canfield. The icing on the cake.
What I guess will remain their only goal. Almost had
number 2
there.
They're still not able to get the tying goal here as we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That will do it. Canfield comes out victorious in this home opener on senior night. 3-1 final over the Fitch Falcons.
Very good performance, I will say. I mean, you got to think, though, if you're Fitch, you're thinking you had those two perfect opportunities to score a goal, and if they would have, capitalized on those, they would have at least gotten a tie today, but, they couldn't get it done. They had to settle with the one off of the free kick there. So, I don't know. I think if you're Fitch, you kind of take this loss and learn from it.
Use it as fuel.
And when you host these Cardinals at Fitch Stadium, I believe that's what it's called.
October 3rd.
On October 3rd at home, give your home crowd something to cheer at.
And give yourself something here, too. You want revenge. You just lost by 2
score
here and the late goings of the game.
I mean, these are two good teams here. Fitch was in it till the end. And, I say, take this loss with stride, learn from it, and be ready for the next matchup. And as for the Cardinals, I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, the defense was, on point. The offense, had some little difficulties there. Just, they had great opportunities, but missed a lot of kicks. Kicks went over, but you know what? They got it done. They won. Very convincing win. They dominated the second half. And, yeah, I say celebrate.
Well, that's just going to do it here from Bob Dove Field. Any last remarks here, Jordan?
Well, like I said, it's a good game. They should be proud. I'm sure they're the parents of the seniors, feeling very proud of their daughters just getting out there and winning.
All right.
And, yeah, I mean, tomorrow they'll have something to talk about in school and brag about it. Like, hey,
absolutely,
we beat Fitch.
There you go. And a very close and good game. But
absolutely,
that will do it from us. So, from what did I just say? Bob Dove Field, I'm Matt Marr.
I am Jordan Barber.
Have a good night.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.